Alright guys, so today we are going to clean the muffler out on this weed eater. What is this? This is SRM 225. So just a simple video. Let me go ahead and set up the camera real quick. Hold on. So just so you understand what's going on here, we're going to start this thing up. You hear it? Put your hand back here behind the muffler, you won't feel anything come out. You can take your air filter off. A lot of times you'll notice that it's just saturated because it's actually spitting the exhaust right back out here. It's just spitting the fuel out. Just like that. Alright, turn this thing off. What we're going to do is we're going to take off this screw in the back here. And there's a screw in the front over here. Take that off. Oh, I got a customer. Alright, customer's gone. So we're going to pull this spark plug wire off and then pull this cover right off. Oh, there's a couple wires here. They're hooked right in here. Pull this through. If it isn't a pain in the ass, something's wrong. There we go. Alright, we're going to flip it over. Now, let me get this thing set up here where we can see it. Oh, it's freaking thing. Does not want to play fair. Alright, so sometimes you can just take these 3 bolts here off. I'm going to do the whole thing because if I'm getting in it, I'm getting in it. We're going to take these off. There's a screen underneath it. Oh. Alright, and then we're going to take these off. And we'll try it without doing anything else, just so you can see that most of the time it's just this screen. It's just if I get it, I'm going to go through it, because if it's clogged somewhere else, see, look, you can't see. I just took it off from underneath it. It's underneath that. You can't see through it. It's clogged solid. Alright? So we're going to pop it out. And look, see the one side that was covered? You can see through, the other side's clogged. Alright, let me show you what we do here. Alright, so I got my torch out. Alright, and get a pair of needle nose pliers. We're going to hold the screen. And we're going to heat that bugger up till it's red hot. Burns all that stuff right on out. See? Nice and clean now. Now, you don't have to clean the screen out. Alright? You can just leave it out. But some states, especially for your commercial guys, require you to have this spark arrestor in, because sparks can come out. Hot carbon, glowing red come out and start a grass fire. And you can get in a lot of trouble for that. And they'll check your equipment if you get a fire. So, you gotta be careful. But with all that out, just shits and giggles. So you got that screen out, that in, and fire it up. Oh, let's turn it on. There we go. So you can see that's working way better. Alright, but we got to go the next step further on this, because there's, you know, that way, which is the easy way, and then there's the right way. We want to take this muffler right off. And the reason I got to do it the right way is because if this is partially plugged in here and I give it back to them and a week later that part gets clogged, they're going to come yelling at me. So I have to go all the way through and make sure that it's right. Golly, that one's tight. And it's just 2 more bolts really. Give you guys an idea what you're saving on this. I charge 40 bucks to do this. All right, so then we're gonna just go here. Let me get this camera in my hand. Then we're just gonna go ahead and look in and inspect it. And see, this is nice and clear. If you got carbon building up, the hole will get nice and small. If you got lines on your piston, this one doesn't, it's very shiny, but that means your piston's burning up, lack of oil. But if you're clogged with carbon, the lack of oil isn't the issue. It's too much oil. But yeah, you're looking good right there. So we can put this back together. You can also heat up the muffler itself red hot and get it really smoking until it burns out all the carbon in here. But I don't really do that. It doesn't, you would like see the carbon clogged up in here and here to have to do that. But since there isn't any in there, then we're golden. So we're going to put it back together. This muffler on with the gasket. Do not touch the screen until it's completely cooled down. It's been sitting on my table for a few minutes while I've been doing the rest of this stuff, because that bugger is scorching hot when you're done torching it. But by the time you pull the rest of the muffler off, make sure it's all clean. You know, that it should cool off enough to be fine. We'll find out in a minute. And yeah, it's fine. Set the screen down in there. And we're going to set this guy down in here as well. And then this guy here as well. Get all the holes lined up, and we'll put this back together. Get everything started first. I'm sorry, and then tighten them all down. I just tightened them down. I had a customer that had to stop. Tighten them all down. Then we're gonna go ahead and pull this back off here. Get it shoved up through here.
I think you gave me extra strength for my other motor when I remember about the other one.
So we just get this thing shoved back up through. Alright, like that. Spark plug back in. Fine thread and coarse thread nuts are the two nuts you got. The fine thread one's going to go in the front. Coarse thread's going to go in the back. Right? Is that how it goes? Let me look at this real quick. Yeah. So fine thread in the front, coarse thread in the back. Tighten them down. And that's pretty much it. This is a Torque 27 bolt. I'll put this T-handle in the description below. This is my most used tool. It's from Stihl, but I use them on Echo, Stihl, Shindawa, all kinds of different equipment. I use the heck out of these things. Put that one on there. It's got your spark plug socket too. This one here. I'm going to change the air filter out. I'll put a new air filter in the description below for you as well. If I forget to put anything, just remind me. And if I just posted it today, you got to give me time to get home to freaking find stuff on the computer. Don't message me in 5 minutes saying I forgot it. Let me go get a new air filter. Alright, new air filter. You can clean your old air filter out. I use brake cleaner or carb cleaner. You just hose it out and then blow it out with air, and then set it out in the sun, let it dry. You can clean them, but I don't make any money off that. I make money off of selling new parts. There we go. Oh. Come on. Alright, that's all the way down. We'll fire her up one more time just to make sure that she's golden. I might even turn choke on. Let's just see if we'll... sounding golden. All right, guys, this helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to do one more video on this video. The guy wants the guard off, so the next video will be me taking the guard off of the SRM 225. You want to do any advertising? Message me. Peace.